the story for that one?
Oh, this is easy, man.
Okay, tell me the story then.
Okay, you have to remember, the story goes like this. There's a pretty young girl, for Lola outside the house.
Yeah?
And she sees me, I'm going for a run, I'm going for a jog.
You going for a jog?
It's just a story, man.
Okay, yeah.
And then she wants to invite me into the house. And so she only uses her hands to ask me to come inside.
Oh. Show me?
She go like this. Hey! And then I took off my top and she saw I had really big muscles.
You big muscles?
That's a story, man! This time she used her hand and her head. Yeah.
Show me?
She goes, come on. Come on, you hunk of a man. But then the whole family want me to come into the house. So they asked the grandfather if he come outside. And he asked me to come inside the house just by using his head, but he's old, so he's got a walking stick. He stood outside the house and he went like this to me. Hey, come on, come. Yeah. But then the whole village want me to come into the house. So they said to the old man, go again. And I was across the road, but it's a really busy traffic. There's a heaps of horses going by. So that's when the old man uses actions to direct the traffic.
Show me?
He goes, hey, you stop, you come over here. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. Hey, what about the Samoan dance? How are you going to remember the 3 different Samoan dances, man?
Oh, that's a easy, man.
Okay, what's your story for the 3 different dances?
Well, the 3 Samoan dances, they take you through all the 3 different fitness levels. Like the first one is for the beginner fitness. You know, those people who don't exercise at all. That's why they do the sa-sa, sitting down. And they only use their upper body, you know. And the only time they joke is when they say, Talifa! That's the only time they can joke because they have to get their breath back again. Then you have the medium level, the maru, where you dance standing up. And then the real hard ones, like for guys like me, the elite athletes. Yeah, we do like the whakaupaki and the siwafi, the 5 dance. And...
Are you going to show me?
Oh, no, not today.
Oh, hey, okay, let's put it to practice. Why don't you tell me the story of the Cook Island one, and I'll see if I can follow the story and the accents, and then I'll remember the accents, okay?
Okay. Okay. Well, pretend that you are waiting at the bus stop for the bus. Then all of a sudden you want to go to the toilet. And you're like, oh my God. And then you try and hold it in, you're like, oh my God. And then you think you can hear the bus, and you're like, is that the bus? Is that the bus? And then you realize you can't see the bus because you're too low, too low. So you climb up the coconut tree and you realize you are too high. And then before you know it, you're too late.
Oh man, what about the finale of the festival when we do the haka? The Maori teacher always tell me off because I can't be staunch. I always smile in the haka, man.
Don't smile in the haka.
I know, but what's your story to make me staunch in the haka?
When you staunch.
Yeah.
Staunch. That's a easy man.
Tell me the story then.
Okay, the story's about 3 brothers, just 3 of them. And they are coming down in the canoe down the Pacific Sea. And then the brother at the back says, "Hey, stop! I'm going to get off here." So they stop. And he got off in the kingdom of Tonga. And the other two brothers said, "Oh, I don't care. We're going to go to a better place." So the other two keep going in their canoe. And then the other brother said, "Hey, stop!" So they put up the handbrake. And that brother got off in Samoa. And the last brother said, "Oh, you can go there. I don't care. I'm going to a better place." So he kept going in his canoe. And then he ended up all the way down the bottom in New Zealand. But when he got there, it was really cold. So what happened was he was freezing and he was angry because his brothers got off in a nice warm place. So you have to pretend you're like him getting out of the canoe.
Angry and cold.
Yeah, angry and freezing. So you have to get out like this. And then he reached out and he grabbed this fruit. He thought it was orange, but it was a grapefruit. And he took a big bite and he went like this.